Zoom in on the brink of a new century with the 1999 dime. Discover how its distinct design details set it apart as a true collector's gem in American coinage. There was a time when the very notion of error was synonymous with imperfection, a blemish on an otherwise flawless record. Yet, some errors are not mistakes at all, but cryptic messages from a past shrouded in secrets. In the murky twilight of numismatic lore, the 1999 U.S. one-dime coin error emerged not as a flaw, but as an enigma that defied explanation. I remember that first encounter, as if it were a scene from a half-forgotten dream. I had been scouring a dusty, neglected corner of an old coin shop, where faded ledgers and relics of bygone eras whispered untold stories. There, nestled between common mint issues, lay a coin unlike any other, a dime that seemed to pulse with an unspoken history. Its rim, usually a symbol of pristine craftsmanship, bore a subtle, almost imperceptible misalignment, a gentle imperfection that radiated mystery. It was as if a secret had been pressed into the metal, a clandestine signature from a hand long vanished. My heart pounded in my ears as I gingerly picked up the coin. In that quiet moment, the coin's tiny error became a mirror reflecting my own unyielding passion for the extraordinary. I was no longer merely a collector. I was an explorer at the edge of a vast, uncharted territory, where time and tradition intertwined in a delicate dance. Time, however, is not linear in the world of legends. There were nights when I would pore over ancient mint records and cryptic memos, fragments of correspondence that hinted at an experimental process lost to history. A clandestine experiment, some murmured, that may have been as deliberate as it was accidental. The error on this dime was not the result of carelessness. It was the byproduct of a momentary lapse in a secretive production line, a glitch that might have been orchestrated by forces unseen. Each new document I uncovered only deepened the riddle, weaving a tapestry of whispers and half-truths that defied any neat chronology. Flashbacks to my early days as a novice collector surfaced in scattered, unpredictable bursts. I recalled a humid summer evening spent at a coin fair, where an elderly enthusiast, his eyes alight with mischief and wonder, recounted the legend of a minting anomaly that had once sparked fierce debates among experts. He spoke in hushed tones of a dime so rare, its existence was dismissed by many as urban myth, until like a bolt of lightning, it resurfaced and challenged everything we believed about American minting practices. That night, I had clutched my own faded photograph of a similar coin, half-remembered details of a past encounter merging with the present. Its value, though never fully calculated, surged like a heartbeat with every revelation. There were moments of ecstatic triumph followed by periods of soul-searching doubt. Was I chasing a ghost, or had fate led me to the very portal of a long-hidden secret? In a surreal, almost cinematic twist, the coin's story veered sharply during a high-stakes midnight auction. Under the low hum of anticipation and a haze of cigarette smoke, I found myself among an eclectic assembly of collectors, each harboring their own theories and secrets about the mysterious error. The auctioneer's voice sliced through the tension like a razor, announcing an unexpected lot, the infamous 1999 dime, its history as opaque as the night itself. The room held its breath as bids escalated in a fevered crescendo, each offer a tantalizing hint at the coin's unknown worth. And yet, as the gavel came down, the true value of the coin remained locked away, a secret concealed until the final, heart-stopping moment. In that charged atmosphere, I caught a glimpse of an enigmatic figure seated in the far corner, a person whose eyes glimmered with the same intensity of obsession that had driven me on this quest. Was this individual another guardian of secrets, or perhaps the very architect behind the coin's elusive past? The encounter was fleeting, but it left an indelible mark on my soul, an echo that resonated long after the auction's chaos had faded into memory. The coin itself, with its nearly imperceptible error, became an object of lore, a tangible manifestation of a hidden narrative. Its surface, normally a smooth canvas of uniformity, bore a delicate scar, a misaligned mint mark that suggested a deliberate deviation from the norm. To the untrained eye, it was a mere anomaly. To those who truly listened, it sang a ballad of rebellion against perfection. Was it a fault in the machine, or an intentional act of subversion? The answer lay buried in the labyrinth of minting history, where official records blurred into speculative legend. Every twist of fate seemed to circle back to that singular coin, inviting me deeper into its mystery. I spent countless restless nights re-examining every scrap of information, chasing leads that led me to the fringes of numismatic research. Each discovery hinted at a greater, almost conspiratorial narrative, a story of secret experiments and covert decisions made in hushed boardrooms of power. In a nonlinear montage of memory and investigation, I began to see patterns emerge from the chaos, as if the coin itself was a puzzle piece in a grand cosmic design. Then, in an unforeseen twist that shattered every expectation, a long-hidden document surfaced, one that connected the error coin to an obscure project dating back to the late 1980s. Rumors had circulated in whispered circles about an experimental minting technique, a method so radical that it was swiftly buried beneath layers of bureaucratic silence. The coin, with its singular defect, appeared to be the lone surviving testament of that covert venture. It was not merely a minting error, but a deliberate mark, a signature of an era when the boundaries of conventional minting were pushed to their breaking point. The revelation was both electrifying and disconcerting, turning my pursuit into a race against time to piece together a narrative that spanned decades, yet defied any linear explanation. As the investigation grew more intense, so too did the roller coaster of emotions. Every new fact was a double-edged sword, each breakthrough met with a fresh wave of uncertainty and wonder. The coin's value, both in monetary terms and as a relic of hidden history, swelled unpredictably, a dynamic enigma that promised dramatic surges without ever yielding all its secrets. The more I discovered, the more it became apparent that the true worth of the coin lay not in its market price, but in the untold story it encapsulated, a story that was still unfolding. And so, here I stand at the crossroads of myth and reality, holding a coin that is as much a key to the past as it is a beacon for future mysteries. The 1999 U.S. $1 coin error is not simply a mistake, it is an invitation, a call to venture beyond the surface of everyday currency and into the hidden corridors of history. Each glimmer on its metal whispers of secret experiments, midnight auctions, and a legacy that refuses to be confined by the constraints of time. In the end, the coin's secret remains as elusive as ever, a riddle wrapped in a misprint, its full story suspended in a delicate balance between revelation and mystery. And yet, in that very uncertainty lies its allure, the promise of more questions than answers, more discoveries than conclusions. Thank you for joining me on this labyrinthine journey into the heart of numismatic mystery. If you found yourself captivated by the twists and turns of this story, know that there are countless more treasures waiting to be unearthed, each with its own secrets, each with its own story. Stay curious, and until next time, keep exploring the shadows where history and mystery converge. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell, for the next chapter may just reveal the key to unlocking another hidden legend. Excited by the singular allure of the 1999 dime? Hit like, subscribe, and get ready. More unexpected coin treasures are coming your way.